Hello everyone and happy July. It is the 1st of July, Sunday, 2018. I am Morgana Brid, High Priestess of Maiden Circle Coven, and this is your Maiden Circle Daily Tarot reading. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope if you haven't seen it, you guys have gone and checked out the monthly reading. It is just a reading for the overall month of July, and this is now your daily reading. So let's get started. It's been a couple of weeks, so I'm eager to catch up with you guys and see, to see what your life's been like. So go ahead and leave comments and subscribe so you can catch these videos every day and be notified if you do that. And I also post these videos on the Maiden Circle Facebook page, not necessarily every day, but as often as I can, depending on my work schedule. I do also have 2 day jobs that tend to take up most of my daytime, and I also am a writer, and so I'm doing a lot of other stuff, so I don't always get to post on Facebook because going on that site can be super distracting for me. I go on and it's just to share or post something on my page, and then the next thing I know, I've been on for an hour and a half and I've just been looking at memes. So I try not to do that every day if I can help it. Alright, so let's get started. I'm going to pull a card for our overall energy for this day, Sunday, July 1st, 2018. Using the Sacred Rebel Oracle. So what is our overall energy for this day? Thank you again to everyone who has joined me and who's been waiting for these videos to come back. And of course, thank you to all of those out there who are guiding us and sending us messages. Thank you to our higher selves and to the goddess and all of those who are communicating these messages through the cards. What is our overall energy today? We have free from judgment, free to love. That seems kind of self-explanatory if you ask me. Today is just a day for you to open your heart up and let freedom in. Let the feeling, the sense of being able to be yourself, so that you're able to grow and to just experience your own love and your own truth. So let's see what this is, a more personal energy is. Let's see what this more intimate personal energy for you, whoever this reading is for. What is your current intimate mindset or energy here for this day, July 1st, 2018. So you have the King of Pentacles. So on this day, you might not be as focused on all the good that's in your life right now, all the love that you already have, as you should be. You might be at a point where you're of the grass is greener kind of mindset. Even though you have a lot going for you and you do have a lot of love, you might be looking over at someone else's life and thinking, why can't my life be that good? Or why can't I have that relationship? Or blah, blah, blah. Why can't I do this? Why can't I do that? Why can't I be as confident as that person? So be aware of having a green eye. There's a lot of green here. Be aware of jealousy today. Right? So let's see what our challenge is on the physical level. What is our challenge on the physical level for July 2018, July 1st? So this is your jobs, your projects, your health even. These are the things that you are attempting to create in your life. This is your home. The things that you can even touch on a tangible level. So what is our physical challenge for this day, July 1st, 2018. The Two of Wands. So it may be that you have a decision of some sort to make concerning your projects, concerning your job, your actions, and again, you're not really sure how to make that decision. It's also possible, considering this, that you're just seeing options, but you're not really seeing what's already there for you. You're more focused on all the things that you can do, and so it's holding you back from actually doing anything. So let's see how we can overcome this challenge. How can we overcome our physical challenge of not really wanting to actually do anything? Because there's a lot to do. So this is you seeing what it could be on the other side, seeing someone else's choices or someone else's life and their actions, and wanting to emulate it or follow it along, but actually knowing that's not for you, and so not actually doing anything because you don't want to do things your way because you don't think your way is right. Or at least, not that you don't think your way is right, you don't think it's as good as the other option. So the Nine of Pentacles. And the Seven of Cups. So while there are a lot of options for you, I think it's important for you to realize what you've actually done to create these options, what you've built to find a foundation. You've accomplished quite a lot already in your life. From this King, you've got a lot going for you. You're just not paying attention to it. And this is telling you that that's what you need to do. You need to focus, instead of focusing on someone else's choices and someone else's path. Focus on all the options that are in your purview. Focus on the things that you've already created that you can build on. This idea that you can have someone else's life or follow someone else's footsteps, it's ultimately just holding you back. It's distracting you from your true focus, from the capabilities that you already possess and from the things that you've already done. You're looking across the fence at someone else, and you're judging their life. Whether good or bad, you're judging it. And with this King, I'm seeing that you're judging it as to be as better than yours. And that's not what you need to do right now. Okay? You have a good life. You have a lot going for you, and you did the work. You made it happen. Whatever good is happening in your life, you made that happen. And you need to acknowledge that and be aware of that. So let's see what our emotional or spiritual challenge is. Or mental challenge. What is our challenge on the emotional, spiritual, mental level for this day, July 1st, 2018? We have the Lovers. So again, this is about a choice. Both this card and this card is about a choice. This is a choice of your actions. This is a choice of your heart, your emotions, your desires, right? Again, this is saying that you're not wanting to, you're seeing multiple options. You're seeing how things can be better than what they are, and you're trying to decide how you can make things better. And with this in our challenge position, it's saying that you might be just wanting someone else if you're in a relationship, or wanting someone who is already in a relationship. You're not seeing the life that you've created. You're not seeing how strong you are. You might even be feeling a bit lonely. Okay, so because with the Lovers and with this card, there's a sense of romantic connection. There's a sense of, with the Nine of Pentacles, it, you know, it says she built everything on her own. And while she isn't lonely right now, and she wasn't lonely in all the building, she may become lonely in the future. And that's okay. It's saying not to resist that, not to resist that desire for something more, something different, right? But again, with the King here, it's possible that you're not necessarily just seeing all the things that you've already done and all the good that you've done on your own. So let's see, how can we overcome this challenge? This not wanting to make a choice, or wanting to make a choice that maybe doesn't necessarily serve us. Preferring something other than what we already have, looking into someone else's yard because their grass looks greener. How can we overcome this? The Five of Pentacles and the Magician. So this is telling you to take all of your skills, all of the things that you already know, all of the things that you're already capable of, and put them into focus and offer them in a way that you might be afraid to do right now. Okay, so this Five of Pentacles, I always say that it denotes a poverty mindset. With it in this position, it's telling me that you need to work towards your goals, whether or not they scare you, and they probably do right now. What you desire is probably frightening to you. Your own abilities, your own capabilities, your own love and your own heart and everything that you already possess and that you're already able to do, your knowledge, okay, it frightens you to use that to improve your life. And you'd rather just look at someone else's. You'd rather judge other people. You'd rather talk about other people. You'd rather worry about what someone else is doing in their life than your own. This is telling you to focus on your own mess. Focus on your own creativity. Focus on your own business ideas. Focus on what you've created and taking care of yourself and loving yourself. And do not, in the same way, don't judge yourself. Okay? In the same way as it's saying to not focus on everybody else, when you do look at yourself, don't do it from the mindset of this is good, this is worse, this is good, this is bad, this is worse than someone else's. Instead, just look at it on a logical level. Be aware of all of your abilities to change things. You have the strength, you have the knowledge, you have the understanding, you also have the background right now. You have the opportunities and the inspiration, okay? And so even if it's intimidating and it might feel a little overwhelming, you do have the capability of embracing your own power and letting that power grow. Let's see what our end of the day's energy is. What is the energy for the end of this day, July 1st, 2018? What is the energy that we will close this day out with? Please and thank you. Thank you again to everyone who's been joining these videos. Thank you for your liking and your subscribing and for coming back here every day to catch a new reading. And if you get a chance, go check out all the links in the description, including our Facebook page. Okay? So what is our end of day energy for Sunday, July 1st, 2018? You have the Seven of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. So you, again, like I keep saying, you already have a lot. And if you're able to make yourself aware of this, if you're able to take the time to see your own abilities, to see what you've already built up on your own without this other person whose life you're craving and coveting, if you're able to let go of that jealousy that you might be feeling, you're gonna realize that you've already reaped a lot from the work that you've done. Okay? Yes, you need to be patient because it's still not over. There's still changes coming for you. There's still growth for you. But today, take a look at your own abilities. Take a look at your own strengths and your own power. Okay, and nurture that power, nurture your own lawn and the forest that lives within you. All right, you are an infinite being of love, and you need to treat yourself as kindly as you try to treat others. You need to admire yourself the same way you admire others. Right? You need to believe in yourself and your own abilities and the work that you've already done. Give yourself credit for it because you've done a lot. Right? You still need to be patient, but there is growth coming for you. And the more that you focus on that, the more that you focus on your abilities and focus on what you can offer and focus on your own strengths and capabilities and abundance that is already in your life instead of focusing on someone else's, then the more it's gonna grow. You're gonna see it more and it's gonna grow more. That is your message for Sunday, July 1st, 2018. I do hope this was helpful to some of you out there, and if it was, click below and subscribe so you can catch these every day. Thank you so much for joining me, and remember always that I love you. Bye!